Hi there, welcome to the studio. My name's Mike Rollins and I'm a landscape painter based in Hertfordshire. The good people of Leisure Painter magazine have asked me to review 3 Panart painting knives. Now, I use painting knives quite a lot in my own practice. I really love the way that they can loosen up your style of painting, creating lots of expression-filled marks and textures on the surface. Now, I'm really intrigued as to how these can enhance my style of painting and to see what kind of marks they can make. So you can see the full review in the magazine itself, together with a step-by-step painting of this scene here, which is of the walls of York. And you can see a time-lapse video version of that later on in this film. But in the meantime, let's crack on and see how these can make marks. Okay, so I'm going to give you a quick run through of the Panart blades. So we have the diamond blade, which is about the size of my index finger. It's about 3¼ inch long. It's a nice kink in the handle there. And you can see it sits nicely and snug in my hand. It's got a lovely tiger stripe pattern with this densified wood, as they call it, and a slight springiness to it. With some emerald green and cadmium yellow, I'm going to broadly sweep on a swathe of colour across the paper, slightly blended, nice and dramatic, and then just to show the dexterity of this larger blade, I'm just scraping on a few lines to suggest a fence or grass, foliage in a field, that kind of thing, and then using the edge of the knife, just printing on some vertical lines, very good for architectural details and construction lines, and then using the tip, building those little blobs up into something recognisable. Just a small tree. Okay, this is the leaf shape, which is the smaller of the 3 blades I have. Same size handle, same beautiful densified wood striping, like a tiger's coat look. And it's about half the size of my index finger. It's about an inch, inch and a half, something like that. So with this leaf-shaped blade, I'm constructing a rectangle with some burnt umber, dragging the shape lightly across the surface, and then using the edge of the blade to pull the shape inwards from the edge, nice sharp lines towards the middle of the rectangle, and then showing how dexterous this blade is, I'm scratching some lines on sgraffito, creating these brickwork designs. And then using the edge of the blade, I'm going to print on some lines showing you it's a smaller blade and obviously smaller lines, but if you were creating a window, say white on black, you could do some nice little mullions on it. And then swapping the paint, cleaning the blade and using some cadmium yellow, I'm going to quickly put together the heads of daffodils and then swapping with green the leaves of the daffodil plants. The last knife is the Arch from Panart, which is a blunter blade, not quite, just slightly tapering, not quite parallel, but with a nice round blunt end there. And it's pretty flexible compared to the other 2, with a kink that's a little bit more angled as well, so you can get your hand a lot flatter to the surface than the other 2 blades. So using some cerulean blue paint, I'm using this Arch knife, paint flat on the surface of the paper, smoothing, almost hovering over the surface to level out the paint and create this nice block of colour. I love how it's ragged at the edges. And then cleaning the knife off and putting some titanium white on. Again, I'm just hovering over the surface of the paint, using that surface tension to pull the white off the blade, creating these nice white cloudy effects. And then to demonstrate how flexible this blade actually is, I'm just going to move it with the tip of my finger and print on some cerulean blue to create some nice little curves. Now that I've shown you some of the marks that these Panart painting knives can make, what do I think about them? Well, I think they are a good quality product. They're nice and robust, the handle is set firmly on that blade, and those lovely tiger stripes from the densified wood really make it look like a quality artist tool, and this should last a lifetime. Obviously, if I clean them and look after them and hang them up somewhere perhaps, but let's see how they perform. I did a painting earlier on of York City walls, which you can see the time lapse of right now. And there you have it, York City walls with a Panart painting knife. Thank you for watching and see you again soon. Bye bye.